All right, you guys, we got a little progress update for you guys. We got the Cloud Striker skin on today while we rebuild our storm base. So our storm base is gone. We cleared it out. It is no longer here, and we need to rebuild it from the ground up. So we placed down some walls. We have no plan on what we're doing, so we're just kind of freestyling everything. I've seen a couple videos, and I really like how other people fixed and upgraded their storm base, and I don't want to copy them. I'm trying to do something a little different. I want to move away from the square builds and do some circular builds, something with curves and stuff. So I have this in mind, I guess. Well, I started building this, and this is kind of what I came up with. And then I did add this part just right now. So before I get any further, I just want to share what it is looking like because it does actually look pretty good with if it's just like this. Watch. Without that piece that I added on, it looks kind of good. I don't know what this symbol looks like, but it reminds me of something. But if I just had it like this, with no other side, it would still be pretty decent. But it's just kind of small, and we have a lot of land to work with right here, so we're kind of utilize it to our best and give these villagers a nice storm base. Listening to this water is kind of distracting, and I'm not even close to any water. But it's also kind of funny. Like, there's no way I would hear the water from, how far is that? 300 meters away? Would you actually hear the water? I don't think so. Progress update, you guys. This is what we got going on currently. So I showed you guys in the beginning of how we started. I was over here too, adding this, just kind of messing around with it, seeing what I can do exactly. I spent a lot of time trying to fix this door over here. And then we also were trying to do different colors, but I think we're just gonna keep it all white. I'm going for like an underground bunker type, apocalyptic base sort of thing, like real fortified and not too many windows, everything connected together, but different rooms and different shapes. And that's kind of what I came up with right here. I'm actually happy with it. So I'm hoping the flooring goes well. I have a feeling I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with the flooring, but if not, we just won't do the flooring. We'll figure out with the roof. But I am gonna start with the flooring, and we are using garage doors just to have that, that stealthy, not that stealthy, that just that fortified apocalyptic vibe to it. I'll probably throw in a couple windows here and there because I think there are some pieces that are just like this with the curve that have windows. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I don't know if this might just be like a one level type thing. I don't think we're going to do multiple levels. But then again, we will see as we go. You guys were over here knocking everything down and moving it just literally two smudges over. It was just little too close to this village marker, and you can't move it at all, so it stays right there. And I really wanted to put this corner piece down and have some flooring, at least in this huge room and right here and in the beginning, because all these other rooms are not going to have any flooring. The floor is just totally uneven in the dirt, so I'm not even going to like stress out about it. It actually looks not too bad anyways. But yeah, over here, we do want the flooring and we're going to keep it. So I had to push this wall back. We're going to have to do the same thing with this one right over here. And this is the hard part about building in Lego Fortnite because nothing ever really goes 100% smoothly. So eventually you're going to have to knock some things totally down, start over kind of, and then just put it back. And then at the end, it does look really good and you'll feel a lot better. But it's a lot of work and it's kind of stressful. I don't know if you can tell, but we definitely enlarged the place quite a bit just to make sure that the corners and pieces will go in perfectly in the first big room that's surrounding the village marker or the village square. And that'll probably be the only room right here that has flooring, everything else will be fine as it is. Now that we got the walls put in place and everything is pretty much ready for the flooring, I'm going to start on that, and then we will move on to the roofing. I don't know how I'm going to do the roofing. This is going to be a lot of work that I've never done before. So we're going to try to see how this goes. We got as much of the floor down as we could. The rest is just going to stay as it is. And we did put something around the village square, and we're going to try to keep that tree. I'm also going to have to put another one of those right above the village square just because it is kind of low level. And once we put all this marble roof over everything, we could build more on top. So I need more marble. That's why I stopped. And we're going to go get that right now and continue. We ran out of marble once again, so I'm going to go grab some more marble. This is what it's looking like. I changed out the Moss Isley pieces, the roof pieces, for these ones right here. I think these are the Raven ones that we just got. These ones work pretty good for like a sky opening for your roof. So it looks like I have one right here, two, three. I might put one right here and one more around here. And then my plan is to put more buildings on top of here because there's going to be quite a bit of space once I put all the roofing in. And then I'm going to do some more building on top. Nothing too crazy, but we don't want to leave it like that, that's for sure. Progress update, you guys. This is what we got so far. So I was really trying to figure out how I could round out these edges because they were just a little bit too square for me. And I figured out I can use some of these pieces like the from Lucky's Lighthouse or even the Raven bundle has some pieces. I'm still not done yet. This roof is actually quite large and empty. I figure it needs to be at least maybe 2 to 3 more structures on top of here, and I'm going to work on that. But first, let me show you what we got working on right now because I am doing the floors inside right now. One room, I think this is the small one right here, that won't have any floors, but it's all right. This is a storm base after all, so it's not going to look quite perfect, but it does look pretty amazing so far. And this is once again a freestyle idea that I just came up with, and I had no plan on doing anything. I put one piece down. I started with this piece right here, and yeah, I literally worked around this whole one piece right here, and then I figured I wanted everything in this perimeter. The perimeter is actually quite large, so I didn't want to just put like a small building or multiple buildings. I figured one big building with multiple sections and different areas to go into. And there's an exit right here. Oh, let me get rid of that. There's an exit in this area. Exit or entrance, whatever you want to call it, in this area. And then you got this one right here. So this is the floor that I'm working on. There's like a couple pieces right here that are going to be empty for a while until we actually get some pieces that look like that. I used black flooring for the inside, and then we needed to use these pieces once again for the edges, the curves, and yeah, so it really kind of came together. I wanted to save these trees, so yeah, they're here, and I did the kind of like a skylight type of opening just so they can pop out, and then I did that in other places as well for the village square, and then one more over here just because I liked how it looked. Actually, it's not right here, I don't think. Where is it at? Oh, it's in the front. That's where it's at. Yeah. So the flooring is actually looks quite a mess right now, but I'm gonna make it look as best as I can. I'm gonna make this look like steps going up to cover this dirt over here. I try to put flooring in this room and make it look good, but it is just not coming out how I like it. So I think it actually looks way better with no flooring in here. This part where it looks like a little hill actually does look kind of nice. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Alright, so I think it looks a lot better with no flooring in here. And this reminds me of like in the movies, you know, when they're in the bunker and then there's that one room before they go outside into like the storm or into the unknown. That's basically what this room will be. It's like all this dirt got in here from the storm, even though it's a different type of storm. So yeah, it's like all this dirt got in here from this door opening to the unknown. So 2 out of 3 rooms with floors is not actually bad. This is what the other room looks like. I'm still not a huge fan of these gaps, but they're all the same size. So if they kind of come out with a piece, I can like just plop it in there perfectly and it'll look nice. If I'm thinking like a red piece because these look like eyes, but I mean black or whatever, I guess in each color actually. We need each color. So yeah, I hope this little grass goes away. I tried doing my little trick, but I can't do it. It's not working. Or I kind of plop a piece underneath, but since I have pieces already underneath, it's not working. So hopefully that does go away. But yeah, I had to put these stairs up just to cover the dirt and make it look a little bit better. And this kind of reminds me of like, you know, when you up here would be like maybe computers or like a workstation area. So I think it's fitting for the storm base. Their actual room, I don't know if this could be their bedroom too also. I don't know. I don't know where I'm gonna put their beds. Because this is a whole big room right here. This could be actually their operation center right here. This other room could be their bedroom. I don't know. We're gonna figure everything out. And then we got over here, this little room. And then this is what it looks like from outside. Whoa. I actually like how it came out. Pretty nice. I need to add some more to it, like I said. I just got done adding these Raven's Roost interior wall pieces around the building just for like texture and slightly more color. I started using the white ones, but then I switched to these ones. I feel like it just matched a little bit more. It was either gray, white, or black. I feel like white still does do pretty good, but yeah, this is what we went with. Now I'm gonna add some tiny bit of lights on the inside. My plan is, since there's a lot of space right here, I'm going to build some sort of tower that comes up from the ground, from the inside, through the roof, somewhat kind of tall, nothing too crazy. And then, yeah, I think I also want to build a little small structure over there since there is some more space right here. And then the rest of this will just be free space for our villagers to roam around and decorations. So let's go ahead and get to it. I like these blue lights, you guys, but we're going to take them off. We're going to use something a little different that I've never used before, which are these Weapon X Lab wall lights. These are actually going to be perfect because it's like a green yellowish and it's going to be like an alien type vibe at this sort of like mysterious base in the desert type of thing. As I'm building this structure on top of here, it's not looking as good as I thought it was going to be, even though I'm just using these walls for reference and I was going to put more, but I think I'm going to just keep it like how it was before. And I tore up the floor quite a bit just to make that. I'm going to have to put the floor back, fix it. We're getting a little bit laggy. But yeah, because I wanted to have access to the roof, but I guess that's not that important in every build. Alright, you guys, the new storm base is pretty much finished. It is already like 98% complete. I just need to put some finishing touches on the inside, but the outside, I'm pretty much done with it. I don't think I'll be adding any more structures on top. I thought it would look good, but I think it looks kind of better just as it is right now. I did add this small one because I do need access to the roof. So this will be kind of like covering my staircase, but it also looks really well. Kind of fits in with the building. It's not too big either. Because at first I thought a tall tower would look kind of nice, but I think this is actually good as it is. I don't know if I showed it, but I had red lights in this building and it looked really good. It just didn't match the other green lights. So we just kept everything green and we replaced the red lights in this part of the building with green lights. So now the whole building is just lit up with green lights at night for the most part. It doesn't really show really bright on the outside. And this is what it looks like at night with all the green lights. I think it came out really nice. I think that ocean water noise is because there's like geysers surrounding this place. And there's just probably a slight bug. I really wanted to make like bunk beds, but this design will have to do for now at least. I still need to put one more bed. I don't know where yet. Because right now they're sleeping outside. So we need to move our villagers inside, decorate a little bit more, and then the base will be complete. Just adding the finishing touches. What did that on? There we go. Alright, I think this little area is coming together quite nice. I'm ready to show it off. What is going on, you guys? We are ready for the tour. So welcome to the new Storm Chasers base camp. Let's go ahead and go inside. Making your way inside, the first thing you'll probably notice is the green lighting. So that is a huge part of this build. We have green lighting surrounding the place and green decor from the Weapon X Lab and Monarch decor pieces that were available at one point. So we got some of those pieces just tucked in the corner on display. Over here towards our left is like a lobby area where the storm chasers will relax, or maybe they have visitors that come by ever so often. This is where they would meet up with them. So we also use some of the green chest as decor pieces in just some certain areas throughout the build. Over here, this is our little lunch area. We really wanted to save this tree, and that's exactly what I did. There's actually two trees. If I cut down the smaller one, it'll make this tree look a lot smaller than what it is. So we're going to keep both of them. And people were saying that lightning will actually take out some of your trees, and I haven't experienced that yet. So hopefully we keep these trees for a long time. So yeah, this is our little lunch area, seating area, where the storm chasers come to eat lunch and talk about their next plan. This, to me, looks like a vending machine, but it can also be anything. Anything you want, really. So there's also not too much going on in here, except we do got these spiders on display. This red and blue spider. I thought those were really cool, and it just matches because the background is green. Leaving this room, you guys, going down the hallway. We kept it real simple. This area was actually supposed to be an empty room due to the flooring, but we actually figured something out. And since the storm chasers here do have jobs that we cannot switch, we decided to make this their workstation area. I was able to put the stonebreaker on the left and the metal smelter on the right. So we got like a work cart right here for supplies and whatever they need. This is like a microscope to check out the different type of rocks and minerals that they find and that they need to break in that stone breaker. Over here is the metal smelter and Coop over here is going to work. There's some supplies over here. A little bit more supplies over here. Real simple. I would have been happy if this room was completely empty either way. It turned out pretty decent. And then this is their little workstation area, so it's really nice. So going back over here, down this short hallway, this is their sleeping area. We got Carl Ruckus's bed over here. He's got like the master bed with the nice master setup over here with some carpet on the flooring. He's got a nice like computer TV thing to check any type of news or whatever he needs to check for his crew. Over here on the other side, we got the other two storm chasers over here. They got a real simple setup, but it actually looks real nice. So they're sharing an area right here. They got a table. They got the combo book, I think that is. A little closet area. They got two sinks right here. So they got their own little separate sink. Carl Ruckus has to come over here and share with them. There is no bathroom, but they're usually on the run anyways, so it's not a big problem for them. So yeah, guys, like I said, we kept it real simple with the decorations, but we kept it matching. I didn't want any type of closed areas, no doors inside, and I didn't want like a storage area, so that's why the chests are kind of like spread off in certain areas, but it's not too bad, not too bad. So this is my idea of a staircase, but you know, hiding it, trying to hide it at least, because I'm kind of tired of just putting down staircases and then seeing them all the time. So yeah, this is kind of what I came up with, and I think it hides it pretty well, and it looks nice. It matches the building, the colorway that we got going on throughout the whole building. If you've been watching the whole video, you would have seen the disaster that I was about to build right here. So I'm glad I decided to come up with this. An elevator would be real nice, but the mechanics are just a little bit iffy right now. And I don't want anything to get destroyed, really. I'll be kind of sad. Not only that, it just, I couldn't figure it out. Also, I hope they kind of just come out with like a pre-built elevator. That would be pretty awesome and easy. So this is the roof over here, and we got like a ton of space. We didn't do too much decorating, but we do got a couple of items. One over here being this telescope that you can just see off in the nice sky when it's over here at night. This looks like it would kind of like work out with storm related news maybe. Maybe you just go on here, check the storm forecast or whatever, and then yeah, you'll know, you'll be up to date on everything. So going over here, this is a lot of open floor, which would be great because we can actually build some vehicles up here and just drive off the side, no problem. And there's actually a couple open ways. Or you can also land any type of aircraft here, as long as it's not too big. So over here is the throne. This is Carl Ruckus's throne. He's just watching the unknown out there, the beyond. He's got two chests full of whatever he needs by his side. I feel like it came out pretty good. I want to show you guys what it looks like at night, especially from the sky, because it looks amazing with the green lights and everything. These little sky openings, the tree. We do have this little area that I decided to just keep closed off, just in case, you know, we can put some secret mythic weapons right here. Something that we don't want many people to know. It'll be hidden behind this locked gate. Our storm chasers will keep everything protected right there. This base overall just really works out for me because I don't have a full functioning village in any desert biome, so this storm base camp just happened to be generated over here in the desert biome for me, and it came out really good. So I think I will be actually using this place from time to time, and as it gets darker you can kind of see the lights just popping out and it just looks amazing. I also haven't really used these green lights before, so this is pretty much my first time. we are getting to complete darkness, and you can just really see the green in this place. Look at the chickens try to get inside. That's the money shot right there. But yeah, you guys, so I'm really happy with building this one. I'm happy with sharing it with you guys. So hopefully you guys like this. Maybe this will give you some inspiration and motivation to build something different and use different pieces. So I really used a lot of these Lucky's Lighthouse pieces, the Deer Burger set, pieces from the Raven set, decor pieces from the Weapon X Lab set, flooring from the Fortnite Festival set. I'm trying to think what else. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. And this is pretty much the end of the video, you guys. I will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys for sticking around.